See, I want to be a minimalist, but there's being a minimalist, and then there is actually anti-minimal. I might have bitten off more than I can chew this time. Hello, welcome to my home. If you're new here, my name is Karen. I wanted to show you what my morning hair looks like in the morning. So if I go, because I like push it down when I get up. It's my morning hair. Morning hair, I woke up this way. That's what it looks like. So, so what I do in the morning lately, first thing I do is edit and get a video up. So I need to like get my head straight. My priorities are out of whack. So I'm going to like get ready for work. I'm going to like do my hair, makeup, get me ready. And then I'm going to read my Bible devotional. Do you love my morning sun? Let me just tip you over here. No, it doesn't help. Read my morning devotional. I need to brain dump because I've got so many projects on my head. And it's the part of the day where I think I'm going to get all of them done. I need to check the weather for this week. Where's my phone? Hang on. Let's see. My son, my daughter, and my youngest granddaughter, Joanna, 5 months old. I'm going to pop up a picture of her and I. She's just the cutest little nugget. And she had hip dysplasia. So did Loie. Loie had to have 2 surgeries on her hips. Eloa is 3. And the first surgery didn't work. She had it at Johns Hopkins, and so she had to have a second surgery, and she just had an appointment this week, and her hips are straight. Praise the Lord. Joanna was born, and they checked because it's hereditary, and she also had hip dysplasia, so they put her in like a soft brace, and my son and daughter-in-law were telling me that she never smiled the whole time she was in that soft brace, and as soon as they took her out of it, like as soon as she was done with it, she is the smiliest baby ever, which just breaks my heart. So what I have in my craft for today, because I brain dumped the other day, and I'm starting to brain dump in my calendar so that I can look back and see what needs to be done. I have a big decluttering project. I want to declutter all office stuff, which sounds like not a big deal. But I have 2 organized pieces of furniture where my husband now works in the room that has a cathedral ceiling. And then we have a small one here that was his when he was working in here. And I warned him, because he's in the office today, that I'm going to take everything out and put it on the table. I didn't say put it on the table, but I said we're pulling it all out, reorganizing, decluttering. And one of you had mentioned that pretty much in my main house I am a minimalist. I'm never going to be the minimalist that just has 1 cup for each person. I feel like that just makes more work. I have a dishwasher. We can pop dishes in the dishwasher. It's not a big deal. And I don't want to have to wash dishes. Like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to have 1 spatula because I could have 5 different people making eggs. And so if you have, I don't know. I'm not ready. Maybe, as I declutter, I want more decluttered. So mayhaps that will happen someday. But anyway, I digress. The one area we are not minimal is just we have all this stuff. So I really want to get it out, get it organized. Whatever you can't declutter, you can organize. So that's my morning project. Then my afternoon project is going to be yard work. I was even thinking about going over to the hardware store this morning. So I'm going to write that. Hardware store with a question mark. I'm just so dying, even though it's a little bit early. It's a few weeks early in Maine to be planting. I'm dying. So I was looking up like what's cold hardy that I could put out. Obviously pansies, but I was looking like oregano, chive, and I want to do buckets But I want to do fabric buckets because I was looking at those over the weekend on Amazon. They're so cheap, and I want cheap. So I know I shouldn't buy anything. I also want to price out a bench for a special project that I'm going to tell you about. That will come from, I appreciate all of you who do watch ads because that's my income. And I want to take part of that every month and do something that is for others. So this month's project is in front of my stone wall. Is last year I put some pots of flowers and tried to make it pretty because it's at the roadside. It's not technically my property, it's public property. I want to put a bench there and put sit a spell, and I thought even putting like a dog bowl if an owner had like dog water, you know, like a water bottle of water for their dog, they could pour it in the bowl for the dog to drink, and just kind of go to our community's Facebook page and say, hey, if you happen to be walking on this road at this spot, you'll see a bench, and if you're tired, you can sit there. I think that would be nice. Do you think anybody would sit there? But I think if somebody is out exercising and they're new, or if they have a health issue, then they know, like, because it's only like, I don't know, like less than a half a mile from the end of the road. So maybe that would be a good spot where, it's really kind of like halfway to the boat launch. If they wanted to walk to the boat launch, they could sit there, rest, and then keep walking. That's my idea. But anyways, in the afternoon, I want to do yard work. Sounds like a busy day, but at least I have one project for the morning, one project for the evening. And I'm just going to warn you right now that I'm going to pull all the stuff out, but I can't declutter all of it because my husband's in the office today. And so I will definitely declutter mine. I'm going to be very, very, very hard on myself because I just don't want it taking up the space, stuff that I don't use. So, like my stickers. I haven't used them in a very long time. Okay, so now I'm going to go rinse down my hair and I'm going to edit my video and get it uploading, and then while it's uploading, that's when I start filming. Please give me any feedback on my videos. I'm learning. I'm learning how to do this daily because I can't, usually a video goes over days of filming where you're doing completion before all the way to after. So if you have advice for me on my videos of what would make them better, I'm all ears, but just be careful of comparing me to somebody who posts once or twice a week because they can film over days. Anyway, I digress. I'm talking too much. Let's go get ready and get that video finished. Also, my husband made the bed before he left, fed the cats, got the trash out to the curb because today is trash day, got any snack tables that were left up down, so that was super helpful. So all I have to do is empty the dishwasher, and I think I can wait until after I finish editing to do that because no one's going to be up. It's like 7:10. I told Yvonne she could start school at noon because she doesn't have much left. This is like her last month. Well, she has 2 months left of school and then she graduates. Oh, so exciting. I was also just thinking about supper. I want to see what I have here. Yep, chicken breast. I think I'm going to do a white chicken chili. All I need to get is the white beans. And so that was one breast. I mean, you don't really need that much chicken for it. We always have leftovers because I have this insecurity of not having enough food when I always have tons. That looks like chicken thigh. That looks like breast. So that kind of oh no, that looks like a thigh. This is a chicken breast. Okay. So I probably, so I'll do these 3. And this guy needs to go with the other chicken thighs. We had chicken thighs last night, and we did this sauce. We did a dry rub. That was really good. There's our leftovers. This I need to package up today. I'm trying to keep very short accounts with my fridge, and I'm trying to keep it much emptier. And making the chicken chili, I'll be able to use up this broth. Any broth that says chicken, and I know I have other chicken broth, and maybe I'll combine these two. And this is from when we just went out for Chinese. I need to ask my husband if he wants that before I throw it out. I'm also trying to keep my microwave clean. Look at that. I just cleaned it last night. It's probably like 1.5 pounds. Defrost. 1, 5, start. This is 2-3 days worth of laundry, so I'm going to get that started. Thankfully, I have a huge washing machine because I don't think I did any laundry over the weekend. Video is uploading, and let's see, video is uploading. I ran to the store and got some Great Northern white beans for my white chicken chili. Yvonne came with me. I got some plants. I got a couple of pink geraniums and some violas, but my mother called them Johnny Jump Ups. So I thought I would put those near my rhubarb in the backyard. I'll show you later. But I really want to get moving. But first I wanted to show you my water bottle. This has really been helping me get my water in again. In fact, I'm up several times in the night. It's helping me so much. But my son Tyler and daughter-in-law Brittany got me this of their kids. They call me Grammy. So there's Nolan. There's Eloa. We call her Loie. And there's Joanna. We call her Jo. Isn't that so cute? And it has a metal straw. And this thing will keep ice in it 12 hours. So if like 10 o'clock at night when I go to bed, ice, water, 10 o'clock the next morning, still has ice in it. So this is really helping me get my water in. I don't count how many of these, but whenever it's empty, I just fill it up again. Okay, so I'm gonna break every single rule that I usually have, or at least the big major rule, which is usually I will only declutter little bits at a time. But you know what? I might even pull the furniture out. I don't know. But I am going to pull every single thing office related out, and I'm going to put it on the dining room table. And if we can't use our dining room table until it's done, and if it takes several days, which I hope it doesn't, Lord help me just to get it done this morning, then so be it. Because it is really bugging me. My desk is a mess. Ever since I moved into my bedroom to do my office work, it has been a mess. Let me show you. This is what it pretty much looks like all of the time. And see, all of this was my husband's. See? So, you know, like literally, does he need all that? I should just take the whole drawer out. I don't even know what to do. Yeah, I don't know. So all of this is coming out. Like he's got all these old copies of Daily Bread, the devotional that he gets, and I don't know why he's keeping the old ones. Those are just conversations we need to have. He's always looking for pens, and he has this whole container of pens. And that's my bedroom. Nobody, oh, I forgot I got to empty the dishwasher. All right, let me show you this, then I'll empty the dishwasher, switch over to laundry, and then we get started. Here in the dining room, these are his. Because he was working in the dining room. He's just moved everywhere. But this is office stuff. And Yvonne has so little school left. We don't need all this. And then most of this is my stuff. And this is school stuff, like teacher school stuff. That's going to stay here just for a month. So that will stay. I won't take it out. And then her stuff. And then laptop storage. So the only thing I'll take out of there is like the staplers, the pens, because we don't need all those Sharpies in there. I don't even want people using Sharpies because it ends up all over my furniture. Then I need to get tough with myself here. You know, and I always had these little journals, and there was a time when I was writing in all of them. They all had a purpose. Now I feel like I got to switch to online and stop using journals. But I tend to be more of a writer. But see, a lot of this is empty. Okay, that one's empty. I just need to go through all of this stuff. And it's going to be a very difficult declutter for me. Maybe I'll take the whole drawer out. That might help. And then old prayer journals. I got to decide if I'm keeping. And then this stuff. Probably shouldn't show you that. Then when I'm sick of working, I will put the white chicken chili together, and that way it can just meld with all of its flavors and be super yummy. Oh, I thought this was my other green sweatshirt. Oh, this one has to be hung up. It can't be. I was supposed to put it on delicate too. Oh well. It's a sweatshirt. You gotta survive, sweatshirt. Oh, those weren't fun. No! So apparently I forgot to start the dishwasher last night. So I'm going to see what breakfast dishes I can fit in there and then get it started now. But at least that means I can start working on my declutter quicker. Hey, lazy bones. You're awful lazy now that we get sun in the house. Or you're just maturing. I forgot about this. I need to put it in a special spot.
So here I am cleaning my desk.
Yep, I'm dusting it off.
And here I am also not putting any cleaner to clean it.
Nope, just dusting.
Just dusting. Here's Leo looking at me.
Yep. Mr. Lazy, pretending to be the supervisor when we all know he's just laying in the sun. Must be nice. Some of us have real jobs, Leo.
You tell him. Nugget.
Bring out the whole drawer is kind of easier. I guess you can only do that with the top drawer. That's weird. Or at least I can only do it with the top drawer.
Leo, why do you be sleeping all the time?
I know. I just was saying that to him. Ever since we got, well, he was laying in the sun, was what happened.
Like, he doesn't get his little zoomy thing.
Oh, he zoomed. He zoomed me this morning.
Oh.
Not messing with the actual desk. I might look through it because I do know some of this, but mostly it would be my husband's. This is mine. Thinking these might be work related, so I'm going to keep them separate. See, this is not the type of thing my husband loves when I do. So if I can not mess with what might be a system, that would be good. Oh dear. I might have bitten off more than I can chew this time. I'm going to clean this now, and then it will be all ready for when I want to put stuff back in it. Which, I don't know if this is going to stay in here or go in the other room. Either way, my stuff needs to be in here since I'm the one working in here. And his stuff needs to be in where he works. This is mostly dust. With a little bit of, what the heck is that?
nice. I actually want to get rid of this, but I was looking on Wayfair and it was like everything looked exactly like this.
If only I could finish something, run straight through to the end.
Oh my, cat hair. I need to just pull this out from behind it.
Cat hair, Yvonne hair, all the hair.
But will it ever be enough when I'm bent on trying to keep it tough? Will I ever settle down, happy with the here and now? When will it ever be enough? Ever be enough? Ever be enough? If only I could build a tower, pierce right through the clouds, saxophones at every hour. Who hasn't heard of me now? Then will I have had enough of trying to keep myself real tough? Will I ever settle down?
Honestly, I'm already overwhelmed from seeing what I have out there. But I'm just going to take it one thing at a time. And remember that it's not all mine to declutter. And I should probably text my husband and warn him of what I have done.
I will procrastinate by emptying the dishwasher.
If only I could find a way to put an angel on your shoulder, tell you true things every day. By the time you get older, maybe it could be enough. You don't have to be so tough. Maybe you could settle down, happy with the way it is now. When will it ever be enough? Ever be enough? Ever be enough? When will it ever be enough? Ever be enough? Ever be enough? When will it ever be enough?
Okay, what I'm going to do first is I'm going to go through. I'm pulling out trash. I'm pulling out things I need to keep. Things I definitely am keeping, but and are going to stay upstairs, stay where they are going to go on the right. Things that we're keeping, but they're in the wrong place, and then maybe they need to go to the basement or be filed or something, are going to go on the left. So, Bibles. A dotted bullet journal. And then my Octavia books, I feel like can go in the basement. I don't pull them out very often. And then this is a study I already did, but I need to keep, so if I do it with someone else. Now this is a day designer. This was great because I got it because it had an hourly breakdown, and then I used it for, let's look. I got it last July. I used it for July and August, and it was a 1 year. Isn't that sad? So it's just about ready to expire, but I'm not using it, so I'm just going to get rid of it, but I did write in it, so. Then this is bill stuff. So old checkbooks. This one needs to be shredded. So I need a place for shreds. Put shreds on my chair over here. I don't want to get into like little drawers first. Kleenex that I had on the side and put that out here. And then a letter. Someone wrote me I need to return. Oh, this is trash. Pictures go back in the basement. So that goes here, this goes there. It's a letter. I want to return a letter. Julie, if you're out here, that's you. Oh yeah, so I have like, sometimes I have these receipts that I was gonna, they were tax, that I could claim on my taxes, and I never did. Okay, a picture of me and my sisters. Go over here. Coupons. Guess I should keep those. Put those in the kitchen. I don't have a good place to keep coupons, I must say. This was just like a to-do list sort of thing, but I've been using other things. I don't think there's anything of use. Some old Optivia notes. I'm just gonna get rid of it. Well, the back fell off, that's one reason. A devotional book I was using. A new cover for my phone I need help putting on. This, so what is that? Shred, shred, keep. These are receipts from 2023 and I didn't claim them, so I can just get rid of them. What's this? Wireless in-ear. This is important, so it goes here. Trash. Oh, this I'm currently using. Obviously old envelopes I don't need. So these are my old prayer journals. I'd like to hold on to them, but they probably don't need to be upstairs. They could be on a bookshelf. And then I need this for, it's a Bible study if I ever do it with someone else. With the prayer journals, I feel like maybe my kids would look back on them and be like, hey, my mom prayed for me. These are, see, I want to be a minimalist, but there's being a minimalist, and then there is actually acting minimal by getting rid of things. I just don't want to have all this stuff. This I'll keep. I am a journal magnet. This I'll keep. Being tough on myself, but it's time to put my money where my mouth is. You know, it's like you say you want to be a minimalist, and then you don't do it. So what does that say? All right. This I can donate. It's a book called Storyworthy. I feel like I got the gist of it. It's kind of repetitive because he kept telling stories. I wanted to learn how to tell a story, but I didn't necessarily want to read a bunch of stories. That's old. All right, so declutter. I need a box. my donate box. So I'm donating Storyworthy by Matthew Dix. I'm donating 1,000 Years or 1,000 Years by Donald Miller. I read enough to get the gist. I am donating my Made to Crave devotional. I didn't write in it, okay? And then this is just a random guide I don't need. My husband's prayer mat will keep. This must be his too, trusting God in the hard times. So, because I'm only decluttering my stuff, of course. So this was something we were going to return. I wonder if I should, oh, I can't go to Napa, I don't have a car. All right, I'll put this on the counter and ask him about it. All right, so here's what I mean. This is a notebook I've taken notes in. Oh, I think I also have I have a Bible study in it. So that will go in my Bible study stuff. All right, the cover actually broke when I bought it, but I still used it. It was still usable. It is a calendar from last year. I also had notes I took in it, but I have not referred to them in so long. I kept it because this was kind of an investment. You know, goals and all the stuff, but I just don't use it. And it was mostly used up. The cover is broken. I have kept it. I've had this for probably 2 years. So this is what I mean. I want to be a minimalist. But in order to be a minimalist, you actually have to get rid of things that you don't use. Even if you loved them when you bought them. Even if it's hard. It'll be worth it to me if I don't have so many things to maintain. So I'm going to do the hard thing and I'm going to get rid of it. I just don't want to own that much. Here's some stationery I never use, I'll donate. Then this stationery I love. So these things I'm keeping. Some of these are letters from you all. Sometimes I buy cards and I don't actually use them. Going through the cards. Ooh, this I love. It's homemade. I'll keep that. Aw, yeah. Pam, these are from you. And your address, so I need to keep that. I have a bunch of envelopes, but the card that is that size, I don't have. All right, one package of stationery. If I use that, then I could buy another one. And a couple of letters from my children. And some cards from you all. And then this is, I don't know, pieces from a phone, but my phone has, it's like a cover for a phone I used to have because it clearly wouldn't fit. So I'm getting rid of that. The other thing is, once I get these clean, so I'm going to vacuum these out and wipe them down, because honestly that gives me a little mental break from the decluttering process. This I see is a book for my camera and one for my microphone. But I feel like you can get these online if you need them. So I'll throw those out. And then I just have this, which I'm keeping, this, which I'm keeping. This is the cover for the camera. I don't remember. Okay. This, if I was going to make my own planner, I would use it, but I'm not. This is a cover for the size planner that I use, so I will keep that. This is a phone stand. Oh, yeah, phone stand. I don't remember what this is for. This I don't need. Lighting to headphone jack. This is just a cover that doesn't have anything in it. Yay! These are my little labels I'm about to use. These I need to keep. These are old, so I can cut these up. Put that in a shred pile. Put this with my other my labels. I'm gonna wipe these out, and I'm actually gonna go put these back because I don't think it's good to have too much on this table. I want to feel like I'm making progress. Plus, I want to have my stuff dealt with, and then I can lay out my husband's stuff when he gets home. I feel like I need to just keep one Bible upstairs. I can't do it. I want them all three. One's fantasy Bible. It's a journaling Bible. One's one that you color in. And one is one I use every week for Bible study. So I guess I'll keep those up here. All right, I'm going to go put these back. All right, the washies. I was using my washies every day, but I haven't used them in a long, long time. So I'm going to pick out a few of their favorites, and I'm going to let the rest go. Again, see, this is what happened. I go to an Airbnb, and there's nothing, right? But I realize how much freer I feel, and I like it better. So, here we are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's not like I can't buy more. All right, I'll keep 7. And I have a spoolie that they go on, and I'm going to donate the rest. You know, you could donate these to schools, nursing homes, anyone who does crafts, like for Children's Hospital, I don't know, so many places. But I'm donating. I did notice, I was talking about this when I was decluttering in my bathroom, that I didn't know if they had those this time of year at Dollar General, and I went into Dollar General, and they did indeed have these silicone organizers. All right, so this can go in the small one now, for now, and it might move. This is my husband's book that he wanted me to read. I kind of read the gist of it. I'm going to put it with his books. These are some photo papers that I've never used. I really don't have a good enough printer for it, so I'll donate those. One card I'll keep. Actually, I could put that here. All right, stickers. Again, I have not used these in so long. They're so dusty. Oh boy. So, if I were to use stickers again, it wouldn't be that one. I really like these with the birds. So, this one I'll keep. Get rid of. And again, there's lots of places that you can be donating these to. These I had gotten because I thought I was going to get into bullet journaling, and I really didn't. I'm going to donate that. A lot of these, all the good stuff was used. So I'll get rid of that. Yeah, this one I'll get rid of. Get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. And that. This one I think was almost empty anyway. Yeah, get rid of that. I just haven't, I was using these for my prayer journals every day, and I stopped. I'm going to get rid of it, wipe it out, toss it out. This one, I feel like if I were to get back into it, I might want a fresh start. This is a budget one I'll keep. Fall, I'll get rid of. 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 There's a good one to donate. Get rid of. Okay. Whoa, man. Get rid of. So I'm just going to keep my budget one and the bird one. Not this page. And then this are those things you put in a plant that gradually waters. It didn't work. It just completely drained. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to donate this as well to Goodwill. Maybe someone else would like it. I mean, it makes a nice decoration. I'll have to wrap that bird. And then this was a bunch of cards. Just separate what's old and needs to be cut up. Oh, that one's not old. So these can be cut up. So my 2 stickers can go in here, which I'm tempted to get rid of these as well. Yeah. If I ever get into this again, I'm just gonna get myself new ones. But I kind of want the relief. Even this, I just want the relief. I'm getting rid of it. I'm a little nervous because I'm getting rid of things that I was using every day, but I haven't used them in like, it feels like 6 months. So I'm going to take a break. I'm going to help my daughter seal her bureau. Is it just a phase? Did I just come home from an Airbnb and feel like I just don't want to own anything? I just want you to hear what goes through my mind in case you go through it too. You'll know you're not alone.
All right, so we have polyacrylic.
I bought an anti-static cloth. Removes dust and fine particles.
Yeah.
So that might be enough.
Yeah.
And then, you know, if there are places that feel raised, that's a sanding sponge.
Okay.
But I don't feel like we're actually going to need that.
This is a pretty heavy wood bureau, and it was too heavy for my daughter and I to pull the whole thing outside. So we thought, okay, let's do the drawers. So she came out every half hour to apply a new coat. And so those are done, and I just need my husband to pull down the bureau, and we can get that sealed and then put the knobs on. And then I will show you the whole completed thing when that happens. It's just so beautiful. We just had this idea to grab an old bureau off of Facebook Marketplace. She really wanted one that was wooden and older. And then she went to town with some acrylic paints and some acrylic pens and just made it pretty and made it something that she would want to keep for a very long time. The green was original to the piece, so we took it to Sherwin-Williams and we had it match so she could do a fresh coat of paint on it. It just came out so completely lovely, and I promise I will show it to you when she is completely done with the whole project and we have the really cute floral knobs on it.
All right, now I'm going to go through my pens. This gold pen was a mistake because it takes forever to dry. Let me get rid of that one. Midliners. You know, some of these just weren't what I thought they were. I think I'll keep the midliners and get rid of the Sharpie highlighters. I like this one. That's a Cricut pen. I don't have a Cricut anymore. I can use the midliners as highlight. That's not as important of a declutter, but I figure every bit counts. I also feel like I should confess to my husband what I'm doing. Because sometimes it's better that way if you show them. Thought I'd warn you. Winky face. I sent him a picture. All right. So what else is in here? This is, I don't know what this is. I have to ask my husband. I bet some of you know what it is. And, oh, this goes with my treadmill. All right, and the treadmill is in that room, so I get that. I'm going to put that maybe, I mean, where do you put that stuff? I feel like things like treadmills should come with something that you use to declutter. Oops, I missed. And this is like a little light, getting rid of that. It's not important, no one's going to miss it. If nobody misses it, it's gone. And then this, I am also going to get rid of. This would be a great thing to find at Goodwill, honestly. It had a little ruler, it had a little, yeah, that thing, compass, no, compass? I don't know. So this is going, getting somewhere, people. So these are empty. Put them on the floor. My pens, I will use these again. I love these. So those will go in here. And then this goes with bills because it is an envelope system, which I've never done. But I bought it and I want to use it. And I don't want it to be fantasy Karen. This will go somewhere else. I think that my paper cutter and these punch, if you want to add pages to a planner, this is both the sizes. I'm going to put with my craft stuff. Part of me wants to get rid of them, but I think I need to give it a year because I do still use planners. Ooh. Somebody's AirPods here. Receipt, I'll keep that. I gotta keep this. Medical cards. These are cords of my husband, so they'll all go in here for him to figure out. Another phone holder. Boy, these are, I should come over here. Well, you should come over here. I'm gonna give myself 20 more minutes and then I'm gonna go work in the yard. These I had bought, and you know, you get a package of them. I don't need a package. I'm gonna keep this one because I really like it. It's got that green I love. I'm gonna keep it for right this minute. I might change my mind. The rest are getting donated. See what else is mine. This is trash because we don't know whose it is. Lip balm, I find those every dang where. We were looking for house keys a bit ago. I'm gonna test these because maybe that's what these are. And these cords, I feel like, I'm not gonna add them. What's this? Dry Aid eye drops. I'm not just gonna add them to this pile because I know a lot of this is his work stuff. What I am going to do is add the whole box to the pile. And I'm hoping he'll have the energy when he gets home. He might not, it might be tomorrow. So this might be like a 2-day thing, but I'm just looking to see if any of this belongs to me. He's gonna struggle, but what we're talking about now is like, okay, pretend we're moving. What are we taking? Because if you wouldn't take it in a move, it probably doesn't mean much to you. So these are all his. Like, seriously. Would he even notice? What I think I'm going to do is pick out the 2 that are rugged and I'm going to get rid of the rest. I don't think he'll notice. I really don't. And these like cheapo headphones, these are my lip balms, and I'm keeping those. Echo Dot. See, anything for the Echo Dot or those types of things, I just feel like, you can get that information online. All right, I'm going to go tell my daughter her timer went off. Hey, Rachel.
Yep.
You just had a timer go off.
Oh, that means it's time to spray again. You don't have to go outside.
Okay. Coins. Go with coins. This is his. This goes with car stuff. This stuff, like, what even? I don't even know. This is a GPS he bought the girls. I feel like we need to get rid of. He's going to have a hard time getting rid of it because there's nothing wrong with it, but we don't use it. Is this another pair? Do we have 4? You probably bought one for each kid or something. Oh, that one is in Espanol, so we'll keep that. And then these, I can't get rid of these for him. He'll have to go through all of this. So we'll put all of the book type stuff here for him. I'm hoping to make it easy for him to go through. And then this is mine. These are mine. I got these just because I wanted to do some writing on an airplane, so I did my writing. Now I'm going to go ahead and declutter these. It's a shopping list that I never use because I use one that goes to the... I'm always buying stuff like this. I got one that goes to the refrigerator, so I'm going to declutter that, but these can be donated. These are name tags. I probably bought this for something, but you get too many, so those are going. This is his. His notes. Old phones. This is a case for headphones, and it's mine, so I can get rid of it because I don't ever keep my headphones in it. Pull this stuff into his. This should go in a Bible. This is my mother. This is just a little notebook of random notes, so I'm going to get rid of that. All right, this is our bill stuff. So that's staying. Make sure I don't show anything I'm not supposed to. Staying. These are my old headphones, so I feel like these could be decluttered. Ooh, I was looking for this the other day. It goes with the YouTube stuff. All these headphones I don't need. These little like replacement headphones. Get rid of those. Oh, 256. That's the one I want. This holds headphones again. I never use these, so I will get rid of that. And all these little headphone-y things. And screens that go to old phones. Keep that. All right, so what does go in here is checkbooks, banking information, bill book, all right, that's good. This my husband uses. He probably doesn't even know where it is. I'll put that with this. There's a couple boxes here that I'm just going to put back because they are the way I want them for right now. There's this, and then other than this little vacuum, this is YouTube stuff. So we're going to put those two back, and then this is a pile that needs to be filed. And this. So the rest of this is for my husband and I to go over. This is actually done too. I can put this back. This would have been a great declutter to do with someone over to the house. Oh, you know what I should be doing when I go back and, okay, I'm almost done with everything I can do. Really, it's just about putting away the things that don't belong there. So what I'm thinking is the next time I go in, because that's the hardest part, is like the ending, because the other stuff my husband has to do. And I'm really praying that he's in the mood when he gets home, because he went into work and then he has Bible study with somebody, and then he goes to pick up our daughter at work because I am home with no car. So hopefully he'll have a little bit, maybe I'll just be like, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. Or he can do it in the morning maybe too. We'll just make it tomorrow's video. It's fine, right? It's fine. But I'm really tired, which I feel like I've been saying a lot. But I'm trying to be my own cheerleader since nobody is here to be like, keep going, you're almost there. I'm kind of trying to do that for myself. I'm going to switch gears again. So I just have a little bit left. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go outside and rake the backyard, because the backyard, there's a hill, you'll see it. And it does just go into the woods because it's just pine cones. But I know I'm going to need to mow. I don't mow. Who are we kidding? It's going to need to be mowed soon. And so I want to get it raked before it has to be mowed, because, you know, I don't want my husband to have to be mowing over pine cones. Yes, I could burn the pine cones. We just have so much in the yard. It is overwhelming. And I would not be able to burn that much. And I don't want my yard cluttered with bags and bags and bags of things. And, you know, could I have a bonfire? Yes. Could I get a burn permit? Yes. I don't want to have that big of a fire. And honestly, where I live, it makes me nervous. This place is a tinderbox. It's all dead, a lot of dead debris. And man, one false move and my whole neighborhood would go down. So that does make me nervous. I'm comfortable doing the campfire, making it fun, marshmallows, or just sitting by the fire and chatting. But I am not comfortable lighting this big, yeah, just too much, too close. So anyway, I'm going to go have some fun raking, get out some of this like energy, where I just want to do something easy on my brain. Whereas decluttering, for whatever reason, that's not, well, I'm getting rid of things like stickers and markers and things that I thought were important to me. I'm in a different phase. I know I'll probably go back in that phase again. But honestly, if I go back in that phase again, I'm just going to need to buy what I need and start over again, which actually might feel really good to start over again. So it's not going to be for a while. I know that. Let's go rake. Oh, you might not see the raking till tomorrow. This is way better than where I started, so that's good. There's my trash. There's stuff that shouldn't be upstairs. And there's stuff that is going to be upstairs, but I was just getting it out of the way. And then that's stuff I wanted to sell, not what's on top, but there's a printer and I can't remember what's under it. And then there is my Goodwill box. Rachel has been working on sealing her bureaus
bureau drawers that she painted. We got this on Facebook Marketplace so she could make an art piece, and wait till you see the actual bureau and when we put it all together. It is gorgeous. So I just wanted to have a little honest chat with you. It's 3:15. I feel that, oh, I just realized I left my drink outside. I feel that afternoon feeling where I don't actually know how constructive I'll be. I know I need a shower. I know I need to make dinner. Although I was going to do the white chicken chili, and then Yvonne got plans. Creasy's working. Ava's working. And Ava usually eats at work. So I don't think that my husband won't be home for dinner either. So it's just Rachel and I, and she doesn't want white chicken chili. So I'm not going to make it today. I don't even know what I'm going to make. So I'm at the point where I'm like, am I going to get any more done? And not every declutter has to begin and end in a day. It's okay if it takes more than a day. I didn't follow my rule of one drawer at a time, and I didn't because I feel like I need to see it all at once and to help us decide what it is we need and what it is we can let go of. So that's kind of a big deal. So if it takes more than one day, that's okay. And the yard is obviously going to take more than one day, even the backyard. And I always think, oh, this will be nothing, and I can just sweep it all off into the woods, and I can do the whole backyard in an hour, and that's just not true. So I feel good about what I got done, and I know I'm going to keep at it, and I'm encouraging you to keep at it and do what you can each day when you feel that like tired, sluggish. Like, it's one thing to be sluggish, which I was sluggish and having a hard time working through that declutter, but I think it was as soon as I saw it on the table, I was automatically tired. That's a different problem. It's okay to push through, but you know when you're at the end of yourself, or if you go a little bit more, you might end up kind of lightheaded. So that's when it's time to stop. So I am stopping, and I might get back and do a few things after, but I'm definitely going to listen and just know that I'm trying to slow down. It was a promise I made myself in North Carolina when we were there last week. It just felt so good to slowly go through the day and to stay calm and, let's wipe down the counter and just focus on wiping down the counter without thinking of the 10 things that I also need to do. So I hope that does encourage you that you would get to do the same. Just go slow. You enjoy it so much more. So if I don't get to see you again today, remember, as always, God loves you. I love you too. And I can't wait to see you tomorrow.